He's gonna look at this and be like, oh, my dad can't even handle a video game. Nowadays, video games are 8K in my brain. Praise be the chair. Dan, how you doing? I saw this intro and I loved it, by the way. I watched the Alien trilogy this week and I was pretty excited to watch it. It holds up. It holds up. The first one more than the second one holds up. But man, it's such a good series. I actually don't mind like Alien 3. Okay, press any key. I'll press S for shit my pants. Just want to see the audio, make sure it's okay. This might be too loud. Let's turn it down a little bit. Turn the music down. Usually about half is okay. Subtitles, we're gonna run with subtitles just to make sure that we can hear. I'm gonna put subtitles on so I can hear. Well, it's gonna be a good stream. It's gonna be a good one. Let's adjust our gamma. Barely visible, there we go. Blind boy, how you doing? I'm a defender of AVP, so my opinion counts for nothing. You know what? It's a good B movie. Just people tend to look at it like it's like a AAA movie. I'm gonna turn motion blur off. That screws up bit rates. If the field's good, it's a guilty pleasure. Okay, I don't think I can get any higher settings on this, so I'm pretty happy with that. This might actually be the best looking game that I play, and it's like 3 years old. Let's check game. Not worried about controller. No, I'm gonna play keyboard and mouse on this one. Okay, play. I do have the DLC for it. I don't know, like survivor mode, I'm probably not gonna do. We might, if this ends up being like, if I enjoy it and you guys enjoy it, then we'll check out the DLC, but we'll probably just do the main story. Yeah, I loaded in just to see. Let's see. Novice, thrilling experience, the greatest chance of survival. Increased chance of survival. Still a challenge, but you may survive. The recommended way to experience a game challenging and terrifying. The ultimate test of survival. I'm gonna go hard because it says recommended. Recommended. New SSD is installed, man, those make a hell of a difference. Solid state drives are easily the best improvement you can make. What kind of solid state did you get? Did you get a 2.5 or a NVMe? And Vlad, how you doing? Let's go. I already did this. This shows up different for you guys than me, so I think like right about there. How does that look from like a light standpoint? And while that's going on, go, boom, my boy. Go check out Mr. Vladimir Liddell, wonderful content creator, always on the hunt for hidden gems, and a good friend of mine. Oh yeah. Speaking of computer, my PC is built and doesn't run like crap now, only if the monitor would show up. Dude, that's awesome. We haven't talked about your computer yet. I'm gonna have to hit you up in Discord to find out what you built. All right, let's go. If it's too dark, we can adjust it. Motion tracker is your key to survive. Synthetics are susceptible to physical. All right, that's the problem. Speaking of solid state drives, the problem with them sometimes is the games load too fast and you miss the tips. Yeah. So I have actually not seen very much
Final report of the commercial
on this, but I've heard it's very cool.
Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew. Kane, Lambert,
I like that they got Sigourney for this too. That's cool.
Brett, Ash, Ash and Captain Dallas are dead.
My games will still be on a hard drive, but my OS and basic programs in the solid state, it's lightning quick. Yeah, they load so fast. Try some games on there.
Reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up.
I thought that said oil smith.
This is Ripley.
Dan Porter, or Will Porter rather.
Signing off.
The name sounds familiar. I think he's like one of the screenplay writers. Also, that's what she said, it being lightning quick. Oh yeah, the chair. There we go. Now you can tell it's a gaming chair, like we were talking about.
I'm Samuels. I work for the company.
I'm joking. We're not doing that.
It's about your mother.
How's the volume?
You may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know.
Oh,
The unit
weird.
was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietarial material, so the company wants it to
It's good, I was turned down?
as
Okay.
soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged.
I guess I couldn't afford Sigourney Weaver for the vocal actor.
Torrance heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out,
We.
me and another exec, and you, if you're willing.
Although maybe it's not the same Ripley.
Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing.
It is. It's different.
You're still looking.
It's her daughter.
I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrance if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's neat. Oh, I'm sold on this movie, or not movie, video game already. So this takes place between Alien 1 and 2 then. Because, like, if I remember, and I know I watched it this week, but Ripley went in cryo sleep for like, what, 57 years, I think? 59 years. And she found out in Alien 2 that her daughter had died. So it's got to take place between the two, assuming this is her daughter anyway. Okay, use move keys to move around. Get it? Can't hear the name Ripley without thinking of the Believe It or Not books, which is funny because I can't think of Ripley without thinking of this. I gotta look. I gotta see what's going on. The shoe, very important clue. Look, there's a flippity floppity, or a thong as they're called in parts of the world. We got Connor. Connor signed in. Nobody there. Samuels. All right. Samuels got a calculator near a computer. We're going to talk about people that use calculators while they're sitting at a computer in a second here. You got the bird. That's the Homer Simpson bird. All right. Okay. Let's sign in. Explore the Torrance. I love the font. The font is cool. I'm digging it. But yeah, okay. Hear me out for like a quick second. Well, before I search that, because there might be an alien there. People that use a calculator while they're at a computer is just ironic. It's like, I don't know, riding a scooter while you're in a car. Like, this is a giant calculator. That's all it is. And you have the calculator beside your calculator. What's wrong with you? Compound B, scrap. I don't know what any of this is, so we're taking everything. People don't trust computers. Yo, what is a calculator then? Ooh. Oh, don't look at the magazines. We don't know what they are. And I don't want to get banned for one day when it should be a longer time. My calculator has multiple lines, which my computer's calculator doesn't have. There's actually a good reason. Okay. I can get down with that one. But there is like Excel. It's a thing. None of these are mine. There's Wally. All right. Or ROB. Use the registration points to manually save your progress. They will warn you if any enemies are nearby. Where's the registration point? Hashtag mature stream. It's mature. It's always mature. I'm gonna... When my like son is old enough to like watch Twitch and he finds out that I made video content way back in the day, he's not allowed to watch any of these. Excel is a little more tedious than it is to use a calculator for basic calculations. That might be the most fair argument I've heard. Okay, that's the get dressed. I want to see what else is going on. It's a shower? It's a shower, right? I'm not using the shower. I don't agree with getting dressed prior to the shower, but look. All right. I got to be aware of what's going on, okay? We're just going to get dressed and have no chance of nudity. PC calculators are exactly just like scientific calculators nowadays. They save lines and have further options for advanced calculations. It's true, they do. The calculator in Microsoft actually has a scientific mode. Let me show you. If you go here, and you can go scientific. And then I think you can also do programmer too, which is kind of neat. Got a whole bunch in it. It's also got like a bunch of conversion. So if you want to do time, if you like put 60 hours, it's 3,600 minutes and so forth. It's very neat. Why don't you want him to find out about your quotes? That's so true. I don't want my child to find out about any content I've made on here whatsoever. Because, like, we're going to play this game. I'm going to get spooked. And I'm going to lose all credibility with my son around, like... Just trying to turn this a little bit. It's a little off-center. And now I'm off-center. What have I done? He's going to look at this and be like, oh, my dad can't even handle a video game. Nowadays, video games are 8K in my brain in virtual reality and augmented at the same time. But my dad can't even handle a game from, what, 2015? What a chump. How do you see the previous lines? Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Find out. Doesn't like... loading the calculator. I think if I go 8 times 8, it shows it here. And I think if you click, yeah, it shows here the previous lines. You can just hit here. So if I go bracket 8 times 9 bracket minus 6 equals 66, you can hit here and then it shows the previous ones. Make it big enough it's on the right. Oh, I like making things big. Oh yeah, there it is right there. History, memory. Oh, you can even save it in memory. All very cool. Resume. This is just a menu. Oop, what's going on? Okay. Well, I guess we're not reading that. No. Resume. Quit. Ziff, how are you doing, buddy? It's a very pretty game. Not Unreal 5 engine running on the PS5. That video came out today that blew my mind a little bit. It's still pretty good. How do I crouch? I think I went the wrong way. No, this is a one-way door. Okay. One-way door. Staying away from the shower. It's mature. It's not that mature. Doing fucking bubbly. That's good. I think we need to go this way. Oh, cool. Like a little hub. All right. All right. Aggressively bubbly. I'm doing fucking fabulous, okay? You don't even think anything about it. I'm fucking happy. Oh, that's a cool window effect. I don't know if that it should show up. That looks neat. All right, what's going on, dude?
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you.
The mouth movements are a bit off.
The Torrens facilities, a well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to,
The Nostromo.
yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
Close.
Worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course.
Hi.
Is Taylor up yet?
I also talk weirdly.
Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Oh, who is that? Speak to Samus. Okay. Ba-da-ba. The control, like hitting control, is going to screw me up a little bit. But I can dig it. It's getting me used to like Tarkov a bit, so. I was kind of hoping for like a zero gravity introduction. So obviously I went the right way. Ah, Jesus. Stupid lights being all lighty. I think that's the way I came from. Samus?
Taylor, good morning.
Taylor.
It's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't.
The cigarettes are a nice touch.
I'm surprised Wayland Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
Because you watch the movies
And its cargo cost the company a lot of money.
and they smoke in a pure oxygen environment.
Case with a conclusive accident report. It'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
Yeah, very rude.
We'll both get what we want, right?
Always laughed at that.
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
Speak to Taylor. Done. We gotta find Samuels. No, the part. Well,
Looks like we're up.
that part always like took me out of the movie a little bit, and it's a product of the times. I get it, but give me everything. Bonding agent. It just took me out of it because like you're literally like they're sitting around and you're like, okay, this is clearly not. You're in a spaceship and not a suitable place. That's the bridge. I don't want to go there yet. No. I got stuff to do. And like everybody's just, and it's like 70s smoking because Alien came out in what, 79, I think. So they're smoking like it's the 70s and the FDA don't exist. Like they're smoking one hand. They got two. One dude's got two in one hand and smoking with one in the other. And you're like, holy shit. That's a lot of smoke. And you can tell that like the actors are also pretty much used to it because they don't even like flinch. Nowadays, like it's different. There's not like I don't really know very many people that even smoke anymore. There's like people that vape, don't get me wrong, but like not in that way anymore. Like people don't smoke inside. I think I'm lost. Maybe I'm not lost. So to see it in a spaceship is just a little weird. But it's got its charm.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit.
Your mom called? You're back? Welcome back.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal.
I don't think you know what docking means.
I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
In and out. They're doing this on purpose now.
Calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing document?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Oh no, that clip is that the smoking? The smoking. Collect your briefing document. Is it? That's not it. For why I'm so bubbly, I order my parts for my first baby. PC, attaboy. Post it. Oh, there we go. Post it in the Discord because I love finding out about people's computers.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
I love that the computer screens are low res. Love it. Clip is gold, I tell you, fucking gold.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
Dry dock.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland
Yutani Bond.
Add that clip to the list of things baby Fatson will never see.
Request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
Oh. Yo, he's gonna have a complex when I call him baby Fatson when he's a bit older.
Hello, Marshall? Marshall, this is the Torrens. Say again?
Uh-oh.
The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Maybe.
Safe trip.
Probably not. Unless one of the most iconic movie monsters in history comes to fruition.
It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you.
I just had a thought. I can't remember if this was the game that tracked your microphone.
Just shout on me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
And then if you made sound, like the game knew it. If so, we in shit. Didn't have for a G card, but once I give enough, I'm getting one. Awesome.
What happened here?
Honestly, don't remember if that was a thing. Okay, good.
You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving.
Oh shit, it's a movie, Gravity. And May from Overwatch. Yes, it's a thing, but there's a setting to turn it on.
Taylor, respond, anybody.
Actually, I don't think I could anyway. Because I run 2 computers for streaming, so my microphone's not hooked up to the gaming computer anyway, so it wouldn't pick up the microphone. The hockey pad style spacesuits are on my favorite parts of Alien. I like the zippers that they use to like zip them up. Like if you watch, like Ripley like zips up the spacesuit because that's how vacuums work. Meanwhile, like you watch actual NASA things and they have like the big ka-chunkers and they're like ka-chunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. They'll like, you know, prevent you from exploding in space. But apparently, in the future, if you work for the company, all you need is a Hurley brand hoodie with a zipper and you're vacuum resistant. Vacuum proof, not even resistant. All right, we in the mask. Objection, find help. That's my life goal right there. Let me in. Okay. All right, we're out of the spacesuit. It's one of those doors that only allow like half-naked people through. You mean imploding, you don't blow up, you get pressed in, not out? I thought there was like that was a myth. Registration points to manually save. I actually have no idea. You heard it first, Hurley is space-proof. How do I... Where's the save point? Is this it? Is this it? Is this like, it is. It's a Resident Evil trope right there. It's not a myth. The pressure inside your body is greater than the vacuum of space, so you'd swell up. I actually thought that that's also kind of a myth. I thought you just kind of become like a human popsicle in space because it's so cold. Like essentially like all the oxygen and air just kind of like out without you even like breathing out. Like it just like vacuums out and then you just become like a meatsicle in space. I didn't think you actually imploded. The boiling point of water gets super low, so your own body temperature would boil away the fluids in your body. It's the same when going deep underwater, Jonus, the pressure on your body. But look, how, like, I'm not saying like you're either one of you are wrong, but how do they know? The pressure underwater is greater, whereas pressure in space is almost zero. Like, because you can't even test it on Earth. Like, it's not like you can throw, like, I don't know, that one family member you don't like into, like, a vacuum in your garage and find out. Like, you have to be up in space. Oh, someone's alive. Makes me think the opposite should happen. Surely, like, there's a write-up or a thesis from, like, a master's student. That has, like, done some sort of study on this. I don't know. People have died in space. Look, if you were to take your naked body, like naked as the day you were born, and hurl yourself to, like, the moon... Move my camera a little bit because I gotta make a point and you gotta see my arm. I don't think that's been done. I know people have died in space. You shouldn't throw people into space. You never know what NASA's hiding. Yo, it's true. Some people, famous people gone missing, you know? Could be seen again. Coincidentally. Musk is kind of crazy now, so I wouldn't put it past him. You know what? I said that I would donate my body to science. I signed it up for, I think last year was what I did. When I die, my body can go 100% to science. Assuming that they don't need my body for some sort of like extraordinary medical reason because I am like the pinnacle of human being. They can hurl my body into space. You heard it here. They'd have to like artificially fill my lungs with air. But I'm okay with that. Shoot me up and shoot me out. That's it. And I want to find out what happens. I'm not going to see it, but nothing happens to the body in space. You just suffocate until... That's what I was kind of thinking too. Same thought process, like all the air goes out and then you become a meatsicle. No imploding, no crushing. Only one way to find out what actually happens. Penta, how you doing, buddy? How was your stream earlier? Sorry I couldn't catch it. I've made a loop. I've gone on a space tangent and I've looped it.